Hi, this is Thane. I am back with some more pinewood derby information. So you've all seen my video, 5 tips for fastest pinewood derby car. Today we're going to talk about some pinewood cheats. These are some things you can do that would be cheating in the pinewood derby. So basically I'm all about following the rules. And with that, you know, if it's in the rule book, you got to follow the rules and pay attention and listen to it. If it's not in the rules, it's fair game. So here's some things that may or may not be in the rules. So number 1, extended axles. So let's take a look. Here's some old cars. This one here was my first car I ever built, and you can see this broke a few rules in today's pinewood derby. I drilled out the wheels, made them lighter, and also this is an old tire you could buy. See that ridge there? So it only rides on that ridge. Very fast wheel. But let's look at the wheelbase here. So measuring from axle to axle, we're coming in at 5 3/4 inches. So that's an extended wheelbase, and you can see obviously the wheels are at the far end of the car. So here's a standard. Most Cub Scout rules will say you need to be between 4 3/8 and 4 5/8. So here, this one comes in about 4 3/8. So that's right on line. Here's a newer car, 4 5/8, so that one I extended slightly, but those are within the Cub Scout rules. But so that's a quick, easy one. You know, you can see easy if they're extended wheelbase. Another one, riding on 3 wheels. Some Scout pack rules will say your car has to ride on 4 wheels. So this is an easy one to test. Put it on a flat surface, tap, so you can see it taps and makes a sound. That wheel's not touching. Obviously, you know, it's riding on 3 wheels. So if that's allowed in your pack, go for it. If your rules say that they need to be on 4 wheels, then make sure your car's on 4 wheels, and you can find the people who are cheating by a quick test there. All right, here's a good one. Number 3, sticky nose. So here's what the sticky nose is. A sticky nose is put something sticky right on the nose of your pinewood derby. And then when it goes into the gate, it sits like this. As the gate drops, that little bit of stickiness can hold on to stick onto the gate and propel your car forward a little faster. So that one's a real cheat. You know, if you see someone with a little bit of sticky stuff on the nose, they're just using that to propel their car a little forward, and it can work. Now today's gates are spring loaded, so they really drop fast. So it might not, you know, the old days when it was all by hand and you just kind of drop it, that slow motion drop could really propel a car forward. There's the old sticky nose trick. Number 3, light wheels. So here's a couple wheels. Let's get this thing reset here. All right, there we go. Most wheels out of the box. Here they come out of the box. Let's check the weight on these 4 wheels. So 0.4 ounces, so pretty heavy. These have not been touched, have not been polished. Here's some wheels. I like to buy some of my stuff from the websites. Here are some light wheels, and we'll throw these on. 0.2, so half the weight. 0.2 ounces versus 0.4. So here's the difference. See if you can see this. On the inside here, you can see that's a thick, full wheel. Now let's compare it to one that's been shaved out. So you can see this is a lot thinner. You might not be able to see as easy, but there's a ridge, there's a little ridge here, and it's all been machine lathed out. I don't have the tools to do that, but you can buy these things online. And so that wheel is a lot lighter and will roll a lot faster. So let's show you the test. Come on over here. Here's a board with slight incline. I'm going to put, here's the heavy wheel on that side. Here's the light wheel over here. Now watch, this side's the light wheel. Watch when I pull this away, that light wheel, because it's lighter, it will roll out faster. That might not work that well. Let's try it again. So ready? Boy, the last time around the test it worked well, but trust me, a lighter wheel, when you think of it just from a science standpoint, the heavier takes a little bit longer to get that whole heavy wheel rolling. A lighter wheel will roll out faster. So on a steeper incline on a pinewood derby track, we'll go fast. Here's the last two. So let's take a look at this car. You can see in the side here, we have some Teflon washers. Can you get in close and see that right inside, the white Teflon washer? Now what that does, that, you know, having a washer in there, this wheel doesn't roll, but I have it on all four wheels, so you can't hardly even see it there because this is wood shaped, but wood colored. But that Teflon washer provides for less friction against the wood of the body and will roll a lot faster. So that's another cheat that usually the rules will say no washers. And also the last one, oil lubricant. A lot of the cars, the pinewood derby rules will call for you need to use a dry lubricant, a graphite. Now, oil's a little bit faster and will last for longer, for more races. You know, a graphite will progressively get faster for about 8 or 10 races and then start to taper off. Oil will last about 100 races. So it's a long-lasting, better lubricant, but most rules say no oil. Now it's a hard one to test for. You know, if you suspect, you know, if you take a look at this car, it's very clean. You can tell there's no graphite anywhere on here, and that could be a reason to make you suspicious. And you can always tell the guy, hey, you know, let's see, put some graphite on there, because you don't want to mix oil and graphite. That would slow down the wheel. So if he's not willing to put graphite on there, it might be because there's oil. And speaking of graphite, you know, you can buy, you know, here's kind of the Hobby Lobby stuff. Here's some stuff I bought from one of the online stores. It's supposed to be a little better, a little bit more finely ground, but you know, some good lubricants you can use. But again, back to the chart here. Those are just some pinewood derby cheats. That if you have suspicion of some of the faster cars and you want to really put it, you know, test the rules and make a big deal of it, here's some things to look for and some ways that I see people cheating out there.